Welcome again to my channel. It's been a while, really. But first of all, let me quickly say a big thank you to those of you that have been behind me. Talking of my old time G, my old subscriber. I want to say a big thank you for being there. And one way or the other, I have actually been kind of stumbling on one of them. One way or the other, I've been meeting one or two of my, so I say my fan now. And they kind of been recognizing me here in Malta. At least I've met about two or three who just walk up to me and say, "Hey, J.O.S. Travel, I'm one of your fans and all this stuff." So I really appreciate this. So it's been making me feel like, oh, really? It's easy. People can just see me on the street and be like, I know this guy. So I want to say a big thank you for those of you that are really been behind me. Gradually, we are getting there. We are growing. We are getting there. And I know we will get there by His grace. It's not by mine, it's by His grace. Okay. And for those of you, probably if you're just seeing my face for the very first time, I want to say welcome. My name is Joseph, and this is J.O.S. Travel Abroad, where I basically talk about my experience and the things to know concerning immigrating abroad, particularly Malta, because this is where I am for now. And I also can tell you one or two things you might want to know concerning traveling to Canada, UK, because of the relationship I have with the travel agency and the experience in that regard, doing one or two jobs for at least those applicants who have worked for. But pardon me again, don't mind this long intro. Let me just quickly say welcome to my. Now, if you follow the titles of the story, well, let me quickly say sorry because it's been a while now. I know some of you probably would have been expecting what's going on. This guy hasn't been dropping any video recently. Well, I think I would say caught up in between. I've been kind of busy. I've been saying, let me try to squeeze out time to do one or two things, but it's not really been easy. I've been trying to balance one thing or the other, so it's really been taking my time and it's just made me put that aside. So let's just do this based on this title. If you follow the title of the videos, you know what I just want to say here. I might not be saying things based on probably written description, and let me just go straight and give you some hint or clue. This video is based on a request from one of my subscribers who got approved and sent me a message that watching my video was never in vain. So she sent me a message that she got a Malta visa approved and suggested I do something relating to this particular video. So let's talk about, let's say, after your visa approval, what next? What next? Well, from my own opinion, it might not be in order of importance, but just take note of everything that I'll be saying that I probably will list out as advice, more like an opinion for you to do after your visa approval. But we all know, number one, you plan to get your ticket, because I know for sure definitely during the course of your application, you probably did not buy the ticket outrightly, like paying fully for it, maybe book on whole, kind of a demo ticket, or you pay partially. So what you need to do now, since you're sure of your visa, then get your ticket on time. And it might depend, because someone that came in about a few months ago, a sister to my former apartment mate, the specific date for her to enter was stated on the visa stamped on her passport. So probably a visa came earlier than the time of resumption, about 2 months or so. But they said that visa will start counting. The validity of the visa began from a particular day, which was just few days to the resumption of a class. So they didn't just want her to come in straight like that. And that means she has to plan at least ahead, get a ticket. In case your own stamp of visa is similar to that, then you have that ample opportunity to plan almost everything ahead. Get your ticket close to the day, the very day, or a day or two after, once you buy your international ticket up. Now, in terms of tickets, you can actually get one way because you are coming to Malta as a student. So the airline will carry you if you're buying one way ticket. It does not have to be return ticket. You are not coming as a visitor. So they know your reason of coming could be staying for a longer period, particularly if you're coming for work or study. If you're going traveling abroad for work or study, I know that for sure. It is what I do before I came to this place. You can get one way ticket, and it's just advisable you get a one way ticket. Then, after your ticket, yeah, there are some other things you will do. Plan your food stuff and all those stuffs. I shouldn't be telling you clothes, the food stuffs you've prepared yourself towards that. Then, if you can, what you need to do is book a short stay from home. The reason you might be able to get in touch with one or two persons here in Malta to probably help you start looking for accommodation straight away. But the challenge, if let me say from Nigeria now, talking from people from Nigeria, the challenge we face now trying to send money from Nigeria and abroad might really hinder the possibility of that because you need to send the money to the person, and sending naira to that person's account, he or she might find it difficult to convert. That's it. But if there's a way you can get a foreign currency and send to the person, if the person has a foreign account, then I think it will be okay. Uh, Let me give you an instance. I operate a dollar account in Nigeria before I left, and my card, I can eventually withdraw the fund in my dollar card from any of the ATM here. So if I have money in my dollar account, I can move to the dollar account and I withdraw. So if you have someone like that, then maybe you can get the foreign currency paid into the person account. The person withdraw for you, negotiate with the landlord, make payment, get the housing contract and authority ready for you. So you just land, come straight to the apartment. But most time, if it will be difficult that way, get the currency with you in form of your travel allowance, BTA, or just hold the foreign currency you will hold with you. Get them, then plan. If you have a card through which you can make a payment online, then you can look for other short stay. I'll give you an example: a Mac Polo. That they have hostels like that. I think it was €10 before per night, but I think it's about €17 now. I think in Marco Polo or so. Probably I'll look for the link and look for the address or email and add to the description box. So you can get a place like that for probably 3, 4, 5 days or a week, depending. Then see how you can make payment with your card, whatever card you have. Then you come in straight. Then there's also the tendency of you having someone to um, help you make plan for bus card, okay. But the thing is, just plan that one to while you're coming. Plan it ahead. You might not need to start the process from home, but when you get there, you start it as soon as you land here. With the letter you'll be given by your school, quickly apply for your bus card, at least with the address. You might decide to use the address of your school if you're not going to be staying longer in the short stay apartment. Use the address of your school. It's possible. Then another thing you can do, I think this should be number 2 after your ticket, talking about accommodations. And then, okay, say lesson number 3, your bus card. And you can also quickly try to open this Revolut account or Wise, this online payment deal. It doesn't take much in download, register them, and then put your school address in case they want to send your hard copy card to you, the card, your ATM card. Within a week or two, you should get them. So you can be using your school address depending when you get a permanent address. All right. So you can apply for the ATM, open an account with Revolut, quickly start the application of your boss card, and once you get in, please make sure while you are coming, make an arrangement for the money you will need for your resident card. Make an arrangement for that. If you've paid the total fee, which is of course, you probably would have paid that, the 1 year school fees or the total fee for your postgraduate or master's or foundation program, then what you should be looking at is about €4,100 equivalent in your currency. Try make it between that amount or between 4,500 equivalent. Let that money be in your country currency account. Get what is called the reference letter from the bank, and if you know it's possible for you to print out your statement of account through the app, if you have the app, do so. But if not, a day before coming, print out the statement of account. So now, as soon as you get here, you collect all those documents, you just submit straight for your resident application. Don't waste time. Submit straight up. Okay, so these are the things I feel you should start working towards. And there are ways you can do it. If you have an Android phone, and those of you using an iPhone, and you have a Google Map, you can easily locate wherever you're going. Know that you have two options in terms of transporting before your board cards get to you. You can decide to always pay €2.5 at whatever movement. The €2.5 ticket you will get from the bus. Prepare the currency like coin and all that, €5, €2, prepare. The ticket you will get, I think, is for 2 hours journey. So it means wherever you have to go to, once it is more than 2 hours, it's gone, it's expired, you get another one. So if you know you are that type that probably will be going here and there, more like going one place to the other, checking out accommodation, or visiting this, visiting that, you might look at the second option, which is getting a temporary card for 1 week. During the time I got mine, it was €21 or so thereabout. It's unlimited. You can just take any bus, click, but now probably it could still be around that 20 something euro, 23, 21, 22 to €23. You can choose to get that card unlimited while you use it within that 1 week while you're expecting your postcard. But if you feel it's not a good decision economically, while maybe cost-wise, you feel it's not a good decision, you might choose to just use the first option. Get €2.5 ticket anytime you want to get somewhere. All right, these are the things I feel you will do. So as soon as you get here, get your school, get all the necessary documents, begin to submit, prepare the document to apply for your resident card. And let me quickly chip in this about the accommodation. Before you submit your resident card application, you definitely need your housing contract and housing authority. The housing contract is the letting contract, you can call it letting contract too, is the agreement between the landlord or the leased out apartment to you and you, where both of you read and signed the agreement, and then they would submit this to the government agency called housing authority. Those one will confirm the receipt of the registration of that apartment, that yes, you've been given an apartment. So that one is the housing authority. Now, before you submit your application for resident card, you will need those documents. So what you should do is, while you're already looking at for apartments through Facebook Marketplace and Motor Market Park, while you're looking for that one, probably talking to one or two persons to help you look out for. Once you've gotten a place and you just get in, you make the payment while you're in a short stay. The agreement you have within your landlord, and make sure the landlord submit for the application. The first email you get confirming the registration. You are supposed to get email twice from the housing authority. The first one, it will confirm the registration of the apartment. Then, like 8 or 10 days later, you now get the approval of the registration. Most time, people want to wait to get that approval. Don't bother. If you get the first email that is confirming the registration of the apartment, um, kind of save it like in form of PDF, like screenshot it, convert to PDF, then print out that one and use that one first. They will accept it. Add that one to the document while you are waiting for the approval to submit for the application. Probably before you go for your biometric, when you choose the date, the approval one would have been sent. Okay, so use that one with the letting contract. Those are the things you do. Once you submitted, you choose the biometric date, you go for your capture, and you get the blue card. They start waiting for your temporary resident card. Meanwhile, in the process of waiting for your temporary resident card, begin to look out for 1 or 2 jobs. Visit all these restaurant, bar, for waiter, waitress jobs. These are the jobs that you get so quick easily. Or cleaners, if you can do, just start looking for those one too. At least as soon as you get your card, you see something, you find something doing that will keep you busy and probably give you that morale that there's expectations of something to pay bills to get. Let me stop here for now. Then subsequently, if there's anything else you wish to know, don't please leave them in the comment section and I would reply you when I see them in the comment section. And if you also have any other things you want to suggest that I talk about, kindly drop them in the comment section. Until in my next video, bye and say thank you. Till we meet again.